In the fight against the coronavirus variant Omicron, the British Prime Minister is pushing the pace. Booster vaccinations should now be administered even faster. It was prime time on Sunday evening when Prime Minister Boris Johnson addressed the nation with a video message, initially with much praise for what had already been achieved. He said, "Great Britain was the first country in the world to administer a vaccination. We have the fastest in Europe in the case of vaccinations, and we also have the fastest booster program with more than 500,000 vaccinations yesterday alone." Just saying, in Germany we had 1 million a day. Johnson praised the extraordinary commitment of everyone involved, saying that they had saved countless lives. But he said, "I have to speak to you tonight because we are in an emergency fighting with a new Omicron variant." The number of proven Omicron cases is in the kingdom at over 3,100, but the real number is believed to be significantly higher. According to official information, Omicron infections currently double every 2 to 3 days. The number was 2.4 days, I guess. Every eligible person aged 18 and over in England has the opportunity to receive the booster before New Year, he says, provided that at least 3 months have passed since the second vaccination, as British Prime Minister Johnson said on television. For this purpose, additional vaccination centres are set up that are in operation 7 days a week. So far, the target date for booster vaccinations was the end of January. The rapid spread of the Omicron variant in the UK was described by Johnson as an emergency. And further, "We know from bitter experience how these exponential curves develop." He warned of an Omicron tidal wave. The government in London will provide additional support to speed up vaccination campaigns in parts of Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. They act autonomously in health policy, by the way. The good news is that the level of protection can be increased again with a third dose of the vaccine, said Johnson. And he said, "Get boosted now." That's his urgent appeal, and I only can agree for once with Johnson. Corona warning level 4 now applies in Great Britain. It is the second highest. Warning level 4 means that if there is an infection, transmission is high and pressure on health services is widespread and significant or increasing. As of today, the regulations for mandatory corona tests will also be tightened in England, as the British Ministry of Health announced. Fully vaccinated people who have had contact with someone who tested positive must do a rapid test every day for 7 days. If, on the other hand, contact persons are not vaccinated at least once, they will have to be quarantined for 10 days in the future. In addition, an extensive home office requirement will apply in England from this Monday, so yesterday. Since last Friday, masks have to be worn again in most public buildings. Previously, this was only required by law on public transport and in shops. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.